What's up, Sushi Squad? We back again for some more Trove, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Sunrise Spring pack, which includes a ton of different items that are all Japanese themed, which means that I automatically love it. I'm not even kidding. This is one of my favorite packs in most recent memory. Like, it's absolutely cool. The costumes are really, really cool. The weird thing is that we've actually got two Candy Barb costumes, so I don't know. Candy Barb memes are going to be happy about it, but we got basically two Candy Barb costumes, a Bard costume, and Chloromancer, which they're all really, really cool costumes. It's just kind of like, dang, I wish they had one for the Shadow Hunter. I don't know. But anyways, before we get started, just letting you guys know, if you are new to Trove, you can use the sign up link down in the description, and then anything you end up buying out of the cash shop, I make a percentage of that sale. It's an awesome way you can help with my cost of living, even though I haven't heard from Game Ago in months. Here's the cool thing, though. This pack is actually 3,000 credits rather than the usual 3,500 that we've seen, which means that you can actually get this pack for 20 bucks. Not bad. And here's going to end up being the first costume for Candy Barb, which I already immediately love it. Like, look at it. It's so stupid. It's just adorable. Like, my God. So it does, I don't know if it's got like crazy custom VFX or anything. Video effects kind of break in our club world. So yeah, the spin effect seems like it's got something different, but our swings seem to be a little bit broken. What about, okay, yeah, the candy jump doesn't really do anything. I wasn't really expecting it, though, because the candy jump never ends up doing anything, especially the class gem on the Candy Barb. I feel like it could have more utility, but it never does. Anyways, the ultimate is going to be whatever that was. I don't know. And then the buff, you know, we're kind of going Super Saiyan. It looks pretty cool, though. I really like it. And then this is going to end up being one of the allies right here, which you already know I love this because these are a thing in Japan. I don't know what they're actually called, but it's basically, you'll see them like as, it's like those things that show you where the wind is blowing and how strong it is and stuff, or like a kite or whatever. Anyway, a Carp Kite. Yeah, that's literally it. So this guy gives Magic Find and 15 jump, 30 Magic Find, has a chance to recover 1 flask when a nearby enemy dies. So not a bad ally out of a pack. Not great, but not bad to say the very least. And then we've got a couple other things here, so we'll go to the Barb costume in a second, but let's do Chloromancer next. So this is the Chloromancer one, which is kind of weird. I mean, you got to ignore the fact that my character's got like a lizard face, but this one, I mean, I really like the way it looks from the back with the whole Sakura leaf thing and Sakura tree thing, but I guess they went for more of a nature theme, which makes total sense because it's the Chloromancer. But for me, I prefer the I prefer when the Chloromancer looks like it's fashion rather than, oh, it's earthy tones and it's literally got branches growing out of it, which I know lots of Chloromancer are gonna really appreciate it and think it's cool. It's just something that I'm not the biggest fan of, like the whole earth element thing, you know. But anyway, shots do have different VFX. I'm pretty sure that's from another costume, but hey, what else is new? Our little plant right there is going to end up being a mini Sakura bloom, and then our spinning plant is going to end up being a spinning variant of the exact same thing. Okay, cool. Let's see what our ultimate ends up looking like, just because of the aura that we may end up getting from this. Oh. Well, that's very subtle, like, my God. Either way, we get to see the big Chonko version of them. I don't know, it's not that great. It's not my favorite, okay, just as far as Chloro is concerned. Then we got this little ally right here, which is on a little, well, it's not on a bike, it is a bike. He looks so stupid. I love him. This guy is 5 flask capacity, 5 movement speed, chance when a nearby enemy dies to gain a large damage and movement speed boost. So that's actually, I think that's only the second ally in the game that does that. I could be mistaken, but I know that there's one of them from Paragon levels specifically where you craft it from Paragon, and it ends up having that boost, which is not as significant as you would think, but it's still cool, I guess. Yeah, and then there's going to end up being the Bard costume, which, oh, I love this one, dude. It's a proper Kabuki. Like, look at it. He just looks so cool. I love him, dude. And he's got like the big string on the back and everything. It's just, absolutely love it. He looks so stupid too. Like, it's just, I really appreciate the attention to detail, the fact that they shortened his legs just so that he would end up having the clogs, like the little wooden shoes, and it's really cool, dude. Like, It looks so intimidating. But anyways, let's check its video effects. Okay, it actually does have something unique. I've never seen that before on a Bard. Is that like blood or something? Like, good lord. It's kind of intense, honestly speaking. If you had a whole group of people doing that, that would be nuts. And then the backflip, which, you know, nothing super special there, honestly speaking. Our number one is going to end up being a Kabuki fan. Totally makes sense. Cool explosion. The songs are kind of different. They don't really seem to be, you know, changed that much. Let's see if we can end up getting at least the next ability there. Oh, okay. Oh. That just looks like it's got a motion blur on it or something. Feels like a mistake. I don't know. That's a weird one. Okay, and then there's going to end up being... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I gotta show the ally. So this is one of the allies right there, which is pretty cool because it's kind of a yokai thing, which I love it. It's a lantern, but it's like the yokai lantern that like comes alive or something. It's a weird creature in Japanese culture, but it's a blue lantern, so it's got 10% magic damage, minus 8% incoming damage. Usually you see minus 4%. 8% max health, 15 superstition, which is a joke stat that doesn't do anything. Damaging enemies has a chance to blast them with fire, which is pretty cool. And then there's going to end up being the other one too, which is the orange one. So they're both exactly the same, except one is magic damage, one is physical damage by the looks of things. And this one doesn't have an eye and just looks kind of gross, frankly speaking. I mean, I guess I get what they were going for, because that's kind of what those lanterns do look like, but I don't like it, dude. And then there's going to end up being the Barb costume. There is still a bunch of other items, obviously, but I wanted to highlight the costumes first, just because I thought they were really, really cool. So we need this, and this one. So... the other one, they're both very, very thematically, you know, they're both in theme with each other. One of them was the female version, and this is the male version. It's very, very old, traditional, you know, Japan stuff, but I love it, dude. I honestly speaking, I kind of like the geisha costume. I mean, this one's really cool as well, but anyways, probably not going to have different VFX. See, the swinging VFX seems broken because we're in the club world, but you can just barely see that it's like a blue and yellow or blue and green. I don't know. Either way, there's our spin, so it's got a nice little blue hue to it. Our number one is nothing special. Same with the other costume, though. Like, the leap animation has different color, but the candy chocolate thing doesn't seem to, which is kind of weird. And then the ultimate was, I think that was a giant carp, but it was so laggy and weird that it just didn't work properly. Either way, that was actually pretty cool. I was surprised. Okay, oh, and then we got, like, fish theme on our sword. Huh. Either way, it's still really, really cool. I love it, obviously. And then there's going to end up being a couple other things. What were the other things? There's a boat, right? And then there's going to end up being a mount. So let's take a quick peek at the boat, which I think this is going to be, yeah, it's going to be a cool one. Yeah, dude, this is like, look at this. This is like the Team Pixel pack or something, you know? Like... If you can't already tell with my obsession with, you know, Japanese architecture and stuff, with the way that we've always built the club with tons of pagodas and junk like that, but it just, I love it, dude. This thing looks so good. It really does. I really like the sail too, because it's like the bamboo, and then the cannon balls aren't different, but the cannon itself is different, which is always appreciated, because most of the boats always just have the gray one, you know, the gray theme, which is usually just the exact same across the board. And then it's still a boat, so it still drives like poop. But anyways, whatever, that's cool. And then there's going to end up being the mount, which is a gate guardian. I really like that. That's hilarious. So this is a funny one, because this is actually the first ever mount that we've seen that has used the skeleton of the Corgi dragon. So the Corgi dragon, as far as I remember, is the only mount that's ever ended up having this. It basically has the same animation as the Corgi mounts, save for the fact that it does have a flying animation and wings, which, you know, is adorable. And that's why, like, you know, that Corgi video from like a long, long time ago that went viral, like, see where we're doing the slow swim in midair. I love it. But either way, yeah, that's going to end up being the mount, which just looks so absolutely stupid, but you know that I love stupid things. Okay, so either way, I think that pretty much covers it for the pack. Just trying to double check in the picture here, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I still don't know what the bicycle theme is about. Maybe it's a Pokemon reference because it's a bicycle you get. I don't know. Either way, awesome pack. I highly recommend it. But I mean, I'm a little bit biased towards the style, obviously. But anyways, yeah, what do you guys think? And hopefully it's cool. Blech. Words today are not my strong suit. Smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want, support the channel, and have yourselves a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.